Micron, 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 Micron. Micron stock price freaking exploded this year by consistently beating the estimates by analysts, but is it still a buy? Let's find out together. Business model of Micron? Micron designs and manufactures memory chips, DRAM, NAND, HBM, tests and packages them, then sells them to OEMs and hyperscale customers. Its products power AI data centers, PCs, smartphones, vehicles, and enterprise storage. Revenue is mainly driven by memory shipments and pricing, with AI and HBM demand becoming the company's biggest long-term growth engine. So, how is the fundamentals like? Micron's revenue has grown significantly, rising from approximately $15.5 billion in 2023 to over $37.4 billion in 2025, reaching around $90.3 billion on a trailing 12-month basis. Growth has been driven by strong AI memory demand, particularly HBM and DRAM, alongside continued cloud infrastructure investments. Micron returned to profitability after recording a net loss of approximately $5.8 billion in 2023. Net profit improved to about $778 million in 2024, over $8.5 billion in 2025, and approximately $50.5 billion on a trailing 12-month basis, supported by higher memory prices and strong AI demand. Micron's operating cash flow has strengthened significantly, increasing from approximately $1.6 billion in 2023 to over $17.5 billion in 2025, reaching approximately $51.4 billion on a trailing 12-month basis. The improvement reflects stronger earnings, higher memory prices, and accelerating AI-driven demand. Micron's free cash flow rebounded strongly after recording a negative $6.1 billion in 2023. It improved to approximately $121 million in 2024, $1.7 billion in 2025, and $26.2 billion on a trailing 12-month basis, reflecting improving profitability and disciplined capital investment. Micron's accounts receivable increased alongside revenue growth, rising from approximately $2 billion in 2023 to over $7 billion in 2025. The increase reflects stronger sales volumes and higher customer demand, rather than weakening collections, indicating healthy business expansion while maintaining effective working capital management. What about the financial ratio? Micron demonstrates outstanding financial strength with a return on equity of 74.9% and return on invested capital of 71.13%, reflecting exceptional profitability and efficient capital allocation. A debt-to-EBITDA ratio of 0.09 indicates minimal leverage, while a current ratio of 3.42 highlights strong liquidity and ample financial flexibility to support future growth. So, who are the main competitors to Micron? Micron competes primarily with SK hynix, Samsung, Kioxia, and SanDisk across the DRAM, NAND, and HBM markets. It ranks third globally in DRAM, fourth in NAND, and second in HBM, where AI demand is accelerating rapidly. As one of the world's three major memory manufacturers, Micron is well positioned to benefit from the growing adoption of AI, cloud computing, and high-performance data centers. What about the clients of Micron? Micron supplies advanced memory and storage solutions to the world's leading AI, cloud, PC, smartphone, automotive, and enterprise companies. Data centers contribute approximately half of total revenue, making AI infrastructure its largest growth driver. With a diversified customer base across multiple industries, Micron is well positioned to benefit from the continued expansion of artificial intelligence and digital transformation. How is the moat like? Micron possesses a narrow moat supported by economies of scale, high switching costs, technological expertise, and significant barriers to entry. As one of the world's leading memory manufacturers, it benefits from strong customer relationships, a vertically integrated manufacturing model, and leadership in HBM and advanced DRAM. These advantages position Micron to capitalize on long-term AI and cloud computing growth despite industry cyclicality. What is the intrinsic value of Micron then? Based on the discounted cash flow (DCF) valuation, Micron's estimated intrinsic value is approximately $1,031.94 per share, compared with the latest market price of $132.33. This suggests the stock is trading at a premium of approximately 9.7%, indicating limited upside based on the current valuation assumptions. Competitors of Micron. Micron competes closely with SK hynix and Samsung across key financial metrics. While Samsung leads in revenue and net income due to its diversified business, Micron delivers the highest return on equity and return on invested capital, reflecting superior profitability and capital efficiency. Its valuation also remains comparable to peers, highlighting strong operational execution despite operating at a smaller scale. How is the stock performance like? Over the past 12 months, Micron has significantly outperformed its peers, driven by surging AI demand, strong HBM adoption, and improving memory prices. The stock gained approximately 774%, outperforming Samsung and closely tracking SK hynix. Strong earnings growth and expanding profitability reinforced investor confidence throughout the AI-driven semiconductor rally. Over the past 5 years, Micron has delivered exceptional long-term returns, significantly outperforming Samsung, while closely tracking SK hynix. Growth has been fueled by the AI-driven memory supercycle, accelerating HBM adoption, and expanding data center demand. Despite the cyclical nature of the memory industry, Micron's strong execution and improving profitability have reinforced its position as a leading AI infrastructure company. Since its IPO, Micron has delivered exceptional long-term shareholder returns, substantially outperforming both Samsung and SK hynix. Despite experiencing multiple memory industry cycles, the company has consistently strengthened its technology leadership through innovation in DRAM, NAND, and HBM. The AI revolution has further accelerated its growth, reinforcing Micron's position as a leading supplier of advanced memory solutions. So when should we add the stock? Micron remains in a strong long-term uptrend despite recent volatility. Key support levels are located at approximately 991, 817, 652, 455, and 311, representing potential buying zones during pullbacks. As long as the stock holds above these major support levels, the broader bullish trend remains intact, supported by strong AI demand and improving industry fundamentals. Any recent acquisitions? Micron's acquisition of the PSMC Tongluo P5 fabrication site strengthens its manufacturing capacity to meet growing AI-driven memory demand. Rather than acquiring technology companies, Micron is investing in strategic production assets to expand DRAM and HBM output, improve operational efficiency, and reinforce its long-term competitive position in the global memory semiconductor industry. So, what is the potential catalyst and risks? Micron's long-term outlook is supported by accelerating AI adoption, HBM demand, expanding data centers, and manufacturing capacity growth. However, investors should also consider risks including memory price, cyclicality, intense competition, geopolitical uncertainty, technology execution, and potential slowdowns in AI spending. Overall, Micron's structural growth opportunities outweigh its cyclical challenges. Our view is that Micron's outstanding stock performance has mainly been driven by the AI memory boom, rather than a permanent change in its business. Strong demand for HBM and DRAM, together with limited supply, pushed memory prices much higher, leading to a sharp increase in revenue, profits, and investor confidence. However, we do not believe this level of growth will last forever. The memory industry is highly cyclical, and history has shown that periods of high demand and strong pricing are usually followed by increased supply, lower prices, and weaker earnings. Although Micron's latest TTM financial results are impressive, we believe they mainly reflect favorable market conditions instead of a new normal. Personally, we prefer SK hynix because it has a larger market share, stronger leadership in HBM, and more consistent financial performance over time. We also believe Micron's stronger stock performance has been helped by the fact that it is listed in the US and is easier for global investors to buy, while SK hynix is less accessible on many brokerage platforms. Hence, our view is that Micron will be on our watch list with careful entries at support levels to ride this AI momentum. Thank you, and always remember to compound your wealth. See you next time, and like and subscribe for more contents.